welcome to you all. I'm Shireen Matwali, and it's with my absolute pleasure to welcome you to what will be a very special day here at Gitex, of course, powered by Etisalat. Now today we're taking you into the future. Today in the next 4 days, in fact, we want you to taste and get a glimpse into the future and what the future has to offer. So we want you guys to experience all the zones here. We've got the lifestyle, connecting lifestyle zone, which is all about shopping, the new case of how we're going to experience paying for things, how we're going to actually live and experience through retail. So that's the shopping area here. We have a new futuristic school, which is towards my right as well. We have the new age hospitals and especially advancements in healthcare, which is right in front of me. So you'll be able to get to see what the live doctor features are with some of the robots that are helping disabled children in terms of actually engaging. You'll be able to obviously test that out in the hospital. We've got the transportation sector right here in front of me, which you'll be able to see and get up close and personal with the fastest car in the world. Now, it happens to be electric, but it's not the fastest electrical car, it's the fastest car in the world. And we've got it right here, flown all the way from Croatia so that you guys can see it. It's also a SIM-less car. So it's actually connected, but it's got a virtual SIM in it. So I want you guys to speak to Krash there. He's the one in the suit, and he's also from Croatia, and he'll be able to tell you more about the car. Now, behind me and upstairs is the home and smart home living area. Obviously, you guys get to spend so much time at your houses. I want you guys to see what the future of home is going to look like. Not only is it voice activated, which kind of exists at the moment, but it's activated and connected in every single way. When you guys go upstairs, do me a favor, I want you to knock twice, on the coffee table and see what that does to the room. So you'll realize how your bedroom is going to function now. If you need anything done, you'll be able to program by tapping various different furniture pieces that will do different things in your house. You'll be able to get to experience a smart kitchen, obviously back there as well. Now the smart kitchen, I want you to get to see the fridge. They've got particular devices that will tell you more about the products that you're buying, and it will give you suggestions on what you can cook with them also. Now, do we have any coffee lovers out there? Coffee lovers, put up your hand. Coffee, come on, you can put up your hand. Coffee is over there. Coffee guys, yes? I know you guys like coffee. I know you're drinking coffee. Imagine this. You wake up in the morning, and what do? You straight away grab your phone before you even get up. Who does that? Grabs their phone, and that's the first thing. Actually, there's a study that's come out that says 70% of people obviously do that as well. So you're not alone. You grab your phone to see who's WhatsApped you. You grab your phone to see who's maybe requested you on LinkedIn. You probably got to see who's actually liked a photo on Instagram, etc., right? Or Facebook, who's messaged you on Facebook. You're nodding saying, yes, that's what I do in the morning. I agree, and I admit, I do that also. What about when you wake up in the morning, you haven't even got out of bed, but you can press a button, and then it will get your coffee machine to make you a coffee. Now you're still in bed, and you just got your phone, and it's completely controllable with your phone. Is that cool? You're like, yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that. I want one of those. What about if I told you that that coffee machine is upstairs? That virtual coffee machine has already been created, and we've got it upstairs for you guys to try. So go upstairs, you can have a look. Another one of my favorites, in fact, is right there with all those gentlemen standing. Hi, guys, from Intel. Now, they're there in front of the Robo Cafe. So we have a Robo Cafe, and guys, I want everyone to experience this. Etisalat has been so generous and wants everyone to experience it. There is a robot up there that you press a button, and they'll go and it will create and make freshly squeezed orange juice, and it will bring it to you. Does that sound cool? Now I want that at my house. That's what I'm requesting for Christmas. So I want you guys to go and experience it a little bit right later. It's the Robo Cafe. They've got other juices there as well. Get apple juice, some mango juice out there. So if orange is not a preference, the robot can get you something that you like. So all by press of a button, and you'll see how it works. The arms will just move. They'll press the button. It squeezes the oranges and then brings the cup back to you. So that's upstairs that I want you guys to experience. Now, literally, technology is changing and influencing every area of our lives. And that's what we want to showcase to you right here. From transportation to shopping to education to hospitals and healthcare to home living. It's showcasing and it's shaping how we live and what we do. So in the future, what about if I told you this ring is not just a ring? It's certainly not my wedding ring, right? What if I told you that this ring actually is my wallet? That I don't need my handbag anymore? That this ring is my wallet? It contains my credit card information. It contains my ID. It contains my business card, right? So if I need to connect with anybody, if I want to purchase something from the store, it would simply be tap my ring. It will send a message to my phone, because for security purposes, just to make sure that no one stole my ring and is using it, it will send a message to my phone number and it will say, Shireen, is it you that's authorizing the 2,000 dirhams at Chanel? And I would say, yes, of course. And then I would authorize that payment to go through. And it's called the new wearable device. And it's located right there in the connected lifestyle area. What if I told you that if I meet somebody, right, and you're also connected and you've got this ring, and when we shake hands, that we will swap details and I'll have your business card and you'll have my business card. Does that sound interesting? Yeah? That way you don't have to be collecting business cards from everybody. That's the future of being connected. So you'll be able to be connected straight away. The next presentation I want to showcase to you guys is something that's really cool, I have to say. Technology is changing every area of our lives, and Intel in specifically, with Etisalat, is enabling that by creating smart home, smart business, smart organizations. So I want to show you guys a collaboration that they've done, especially highlighting Internet of Things, IoT, that you're going to hear a lot about in the future. So I want to invite a few special people onto the stage. Number one, Suresh, our principal engineer at Intel. Let's give him a big warm of applause. I want to invite also Michelle from Intel. Hi, Michelle.
Hello.
Hi. And I want to invite Matt from Moji. Now, Matt is the CEO of Moji and the founder, and he's created these spider bots. They're spider robots. So, hey guys, how are you?
All good?
I'm good.
You're good? My first question to you, Suresh. Principal engineer, what does that actually mean? What do you do?
So I work in New Device Group and we are focused on innovation, and I do exploration and development of new technologies and new applications, such as the spider bots that are controlled by Intel Edison.
Yep.
In the process, I get to meet people like Matt who are entrepreneurs,
Yep.
and I get to showcase these all over the world.
All around the world. Oh,
See, they're mimicking me.
wow. Did you guys see that? Do that again. See if they mimic you again. What else do they do? Oh, wow. Yeah. Can you give me some other actions that they actually do?
So if I start flying like a bird, they will
Flying like a
fly
bird? Okay, let's see if they fly like a bird. Oh, hello. They're flying like a bird. Wow, that's excellent. Now, Matt, you created these spider bots. Can you tell me a little bit about your inspiration? Why did you develop them? How did this come about?
So I originally developed these as part of a class project while I was going to a university. And I built them for fun, but also for research applications. At the same time, I think I probably built these to cope with my fear of spiders.
Okay. Have you come over your fear of spiders now? Considering
know yet.
You live with these? Yeah?
I'm almost there.
Okay. And how did you get connected with these guys, Intel?
So I
how
wanted
did
to
they-
show what
how did
I
this happen?
created off to the world. And so I posted a video of this on YouTube just to show everybody, and somebody from Intel saw it.
Yeah, fantastic. Now, Michelle, can you tell me, what did you use actually from Intel?
So these have Intel's Edison processor.
Processors you use from Intel.
So basically the Edison board is a maker chip, and Yeah, so what we can do is we can use it with the maker community, so they can develop applications similar to this
Something
one.
like
And
this,
then
yeah.
once they have a product that is final, they can take it into development and into commercials.
Fantastic. Is this something that you're seeing more of? A lot of people are using the processes to use for various different reasons to create,
Yeah,
especially with IoT.
Yes, exactly. So there is the fun part of this one,
Yep.
as you can see, but there is other use cases where we can utilize them.
Yep.
So in the Internet of Things or the IoT, what we try to do is we try to take them in hazardous. You cannot wheels, for example, terrain is not homogeneous and
Because
so
that
on.
was my next question.
Yes.
Is they look good, I can see that they move, etc. But what are they actually used for? What's the purpose?
What's,
What is the key, what are some of the purposes that you can use some of these robots for?
Yeah, exactly. So take this spider, for example, and try to mount on it a camera. Try to mount on it some sensors,
Yep.
and then try to put it in an area where you cannot go deep
That you
inside.
can't walk through, yep.
Yeah, exactly. And those data will be able to come from the bots, the video, and will be streams using a telco network, for example, like Etisalat, and
Great.
fed to the cloud, and then we can take this data and try to
Fantastic.
utilize it.
Suresh, you were telling me backstage, what else can they be used for?
So what he was saying is essentially, if there are disaster areas like earthquakes,
Yep.
and you want to get in there and get the actual information and data that
Or maybe some
what is
war
under there.
zones as well, yeah.
These can actually collect that, store that, and you can upstream that back to your PC or to your cloud.
Fantastic, so excellent. But okay, fine. So we've basically mentioned they can go into disastrous zones where human beings are probably not advised to go through. They can go with the cameras, video, they can take the shots, they can collate the information, and then they can bring it back where then us humans can analyze the data and make certain decisions. Right? I mean, that's
right.
what the whole Internet of Things is all about, right?
That is correct.
Perfect. But I want to know, what else do they do? Do
So
they walk around?
They can actually dance to music.
They dance? Matt, tell me.
Yeah, they dance to music, but they have a very particular music taste.
They have particular music tastes. Have you guys ever heard of this? So these robots are fussy.
A little fussy.
They're a bit diva-ish like, right? So what kind of music do they dance to so I can organize? Who's got their phones out there? Maybe we can play some music. What sort of music do they like?
It's typically pop music.
Pop music. Okay. DJ, can we play some music please and see if these robots dance? Can we play some music? Let's see if we can play some music. Okay, let's see.
See, the music just put them to sleep.
I don't think they like this music, guys. They're not dancing. Matt, are they functioning? Are they okay?
Yeah, I think they got a little bored.
They don't like the music choice.
I don't think
These
so.
are fussy robots. Okay, let's try something else. Let's do some pop or whatever. Okay. Let's see if they dance. Oh, they're alive. I think they like this song. Okay, I think they like this song. And I love the fact that they've got multiple uses as well, especially collating the data. So no doubt we're going to probably be seeing them everywhere. And I'm looking forward to seeing more success stories. Thank you, Matt. Can I get a big round of applause, please, to Matt, Michelle, and Suresh from Intel. Thank you very, very much. Thank you. Now, guys, as I mentioned, there's various different corners of this particular zone. I want you guys to go and experience it. Go grab some freshly squeezed orange juice, fresh made by a robot upstairs. I want you guys to actually experience that. We want everyone to really get hands-on and to experience the future with us, powered by Etisalat, of course, here today, and the next coming days as well until Thursday. Go upstairs, experience basically the different zones. We've got the lifestyle here, we've got education. We have, in fact, air hockey that you can play with a robot and see whether you win. See whether the robot wins or you win. So that's right in front of me here. We've got the education side, we've got transportation. So go around, speak to one of our many robots that we have around our stand. We are going to start very shortly an MOU celebration and signing ceremony. That is a memorandum of understanding. So Etisalat enters into a lot of agreements with partners that are here in the region and internationally to make them even more powerful. And we're going to start our MOU signing celebrations very shortly. So do stick around because a lot to celebrate here at Etisalat. So please do enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you. I need to get to my paperwork.
اتصالات بتوقيع مذكرة تفاهم مع بلدية عجمان في إطار ترسيخ علاقات التعاون المشتركة وتوفير خدمة دفع رسوم مواقف السيارات عبر الهاتف المتحرك في الإمارة. ويسعدني أن أدعو إلى المنصة الآن كلا من سعادة عبد العزيز حمد تريم مستشار الرئيس التنفيذي مدير عام اتصالات الإمارات الشمالية، وسعادة عبد الرحمن محمد النعيمي مدير عام دائرة البلدية والتخطيط في عجمان للتوقيع على مذكرة التفاهم.
So we are pleased to invite on stage Mr. Abdulaziz Taryam, the advisor to CEO and General Manager for the Northern Emirates at Etisalat. And of course, His Excellency Abdul Rahman Al Naimi, the General Manager of the Ajman Municipality, to sign the Memorandum of Understanding to collaborate and work closely together to provide a mobile parking for all customers based out of the UAE. Can I get a big round of applause, please, for the new partnership?
والآن يسرني أن أدعو الشركاء إلى المنصة لأخذ صورة تذكارية بهذه المناسبة.
Can I get a big round of applause, please, for Ajman Municipality and Etisalat?
اتصالات بتوقيع مذكرة تفاهم مع شركة سكاي تيليكوم لتوفير خدمات اتصالات في فروع وقنوات بيع سكاي تيليكوم. ويسعدني أن أدعو إلى المنصة الآن كلا من خالد الخولي الرئيس التنفيذي لقطاع الأفراد في اتصالات، وعلي كساب الرئيس التنفيذي لشركة سكاي تيليكوم للتوقيع على مذكرة التفاهم.
We are pleased to invite on stage Khaled Al-Khuli, the Chief Consumer Officer from Etisalat, and Ali Kassab, the CEO of Sky Telecom, to sign the Memorandum of Understanding to launch indirect sales through Sky Telecom, promoting Etisalat's wide portfolio of services via its sales channels. Gentlemen, can I please have you on the stage? So, exchange, yep.
والآن يسرني أن أدعو الشركاء إلى المنصة لأخذ صورة تذكارية بهذه المناسبة.
Can I get a big round of applause, please, for Etisalat and Sky Telecom? Mabruk.
It's not the destination, it's the adventure along the way, and it seems cliche to say that, but that's really how it is.
to make this life a wonderful adventure.
When you have a dream, never give up, because you never know what tomorrow is going to bring.
I'm on the pursuit of happiness, and I know everything that's shining always gonna be gold. Hey, I'll be fine once I get it. I'll be good.
Okay, assalamu alaikum, ahlan wa marhaba bikum. A very warm welcome to you all. I'm Shireen Mitwalli, and it's an absolute pleasure to be with you guys today celebrating day 2 of Gitex empowered by Etisalat. We hope that you guys are liking, of course, our stand. This is the biggest stand that Etisalat has created to date. Actually, I think it's the biggest stand in the whole of Gitex, right? You guys tell me, because you guys have been walking around. But this is the biggest stand here. What we've tried to create for you guys is various different experience zones that will impact on all of our lives. So what we've got here on my right-hand side is the experience and the whole retail, the connected lifestyle. What we want to do is take you into the future. We want you to experience a future with Etisalat, how life is going to change with technology that they're creating that already exists right now. So right there, you'll be able to see the lifestyle connected. Now this is a retail. We all go shopping. We all buy things. And the whole world of retail is going to change very, very soon. Now you guys will see this ring that I'm wearing. Some of you guys will probably think it's for fashion, right? It looks nice. What if I told you that this ring is not just a ring? This ring is my wallet. This ring actually is able to pay. So if I go into a shop, I'll be able to quickly just scan and tap this ring, and it will say to me, send me a message saying, Shireen, are you buying something for 1,000 dirhams? And then I will say yes. And then the transaction will happen by tapping on this ring. So this ring has my credit card details, it has my ID, and it has my business card. So depending on what I'm doing, I can tap and share my business card to someone if I need it. All by, it's called a wearable device. And this is a future. We're not going to be carrying around any more credit cards. This is something of the past. This is going to be something that we don't do. Cash. We're not going to be basically carrying any more cash as long as you've got your wearable device. So those sort of features are available in the lifestyle zone, which is towards my right. We also have schools. Now, education is very important when it comes to, of course, the success of any nation. And also, especially with the whole guidance and the vision of Sheikh Mohammed. So we've got a futuristic classroom that we've actually set up on my right-hand side. I want you guys to imagine when you guys were at school, how did we learn? So now the future is all through VR, called virtual reality. The kids at school will be able to put on their goggles and they're going to be able to go to ancient Egypt and learn about the history of Egypt. They'll be able to go to places like ancient Rome and learn about what did it look like, the Colosseum, back when it was actually being used. So in the futuristic school, you'll be able to actually see that and see what the new schools are going to look like. We also have the hospital that's right in front of me that you'll be able to see what a futuristic hospital in the healthcare section. What's it going to be? Because we only really appreciate our health when something goes wrong. But it's really important to be connected. So what does a connected hospital and healthcare system look like? You'll be able to get to see that there's robots in there that help, of course, with disabled children. There is a lot of products in there that are able to help, of course, in the healthcare sector. Right next to me on my right is actually, you'll see a car. It's not any car, it's called the Rimac. And it's the fastest car in the world. So it's an electric car, but it's not the fastest electric car, it's the fastest car in the entire world, and that's in the transportation area. I would say my favorite zone out of all of them would have to be upstairs. So upstairs you'll see is a home. We've set up a home. We want you guys to see what the future homes actually look like. So that's upstairs there. You'll be able to get to see that everything is voice controlled. You'll be able to tap twice on the coffee table and something will change because everything is going to be so connected together. So I want you to go upstairs, tap twice on the coffee table and see what happens to the room. Right, I would say my favorite section, you can't see it now because it's very busy, but we've got the Robo Cafe, which is right there. Now the Robo Cafe will give you a glimpse into robotics and how things are being operated. Who here drinks coffee? Who likes coffee? You got some cheers? Were you happy? Great. Guys, who drinks coffee here? Coffee drinkers? Okay. So imagine this. You wake up in the morning and what do you usually do? You grab your phone. Usually, that's the first thing that people do, right? No, you don't do that? Most people, 70% of people will grab their phones to see WhatsApp messages, who's liked your photo on Facebook, who's commented on Instagram, who's sent you a friend request in LinkedIn, So you would check your phone, right? And you're still in bed. What if I told you that there is a button that you can press on your phone that will straight away activate your coffee machine in the kitchen? It'll activate your coffee machine. It'll make your coffee so that by the time you get out of bed, you've got your coffee and it's ready for you. It's pretty good. That coffee machine is upstairs. So you guys are able to actually experience what a virtual coffee machine looks like. That's what virtual kitchens are going to be like. We also have the Robo Cafe, which I want everyone to experience this. It's absolutely free of charge. We want everyone to go up there, press a button, and there is a robot that will get you some juice. Right? You got some juice? Were you happy? So there's two types of juices, freshly squeezed or one from the bottle. So you basically select which one you want. The robot will freshly squeeze the oranges. It'll give you the juice and it will bring it to you. So we want everyone to experience this. And this is upstairs at the Robo Cafe. And everything here, everything that you see has been enabled and powered by Etisalat. Right, can I get a big round of applause, please, for Etisalat, making such an incredible job, so much effort. We have flown all the top experts from all around the world to be here, to showcase their developments, to showcase what they've developed, so we can actually see and be impressed what the future is going to be like. So I want you guys to go around and to experience the different zones. We also have a number of robots. We've got a number of robots scattered all around this massive Etisalat stand. We have over 7 robots, in fact. So one over there. My favorite one would have to be Zane. Guys, let me quickly just show you Zane very quickly. Guys, come around. I want you guys to meet Zane. Hi, Zane. Hello. How are you? Oh, very good. I'm very, very well. Can I shake your hand, Zane? Yourself at Gitex.
Of course, I'm enjoying
Yes?
talking to people.
Are you
Have all
you like talking to people?
fans now.
Very good. Now, I'm assuming you've actually got to meet a lot of people here. Can you tell me how else can you help me today? Can you help me by helping me with my Etisalat bill, maybe?
Of course.
Yes? Maybe can you sing for me?
I am in a moment of processing.
Okay.
You can find more details about Etisalat online at etisalat.ae.
Okay, thank you for the website. Can I get the phone number for Etisalat as well?
If you would like to speak with one of our charming colleagues, you can find us on 101 in your mobile.
101 on your mobile. Thank you very much, Zane, for this information. Maybe can you sing for me?
I find great pleasure in singing.
Very good.
I will sing you my favorite song,
Okay, what is that?
Sound of Music.
Sound of Music. Okay.
It seems that my Sound of Music has been deleted from my archive. I will try my backup track.
Okay. Can you sing something that I will like?
I'm singing in the rain, just singing in the rain. What a glorious feeling! I'm happy again. Do you like my voice?
I do like your voice. Can we do some actions as well?
I can wave to all of the pretty people.
Okay. Oh, hello. Wow, that's very impressive.
And I can also point to you if I would like your attention.
Oh, wow. Can you guys see that? That's very impressive, Zane.
I do not know any other tricks.
You don't know any other tricks. Well, what about maybe next year you're going to be replacing me on stage? Should I be concerned?
The thing is, young lady, that you have a remarkable charisma that I cannot replace.
Ah, that's very sweet of you. Thank you very much. I'm going to now introduce you to a lot of people and maybe you'll be shaking their hands.
I look forward to the hundreds of handshakes.
Okay, and be nice to them.
As always,
Okay, who wants to shake his hand? Very good.
Hi. Of course. Yeah. Thank you.
Test, test.
I have many camera lenses on me. It is a good thing that I look so great in this lighting.
Oops. We can do. Thank you so much. Thank you. We can do lifestyle. Testing, testing. Is this- It, 1 o'clock. My pleasure. Thank you, Michelle. Anna? Okay. Am I live? Assalamu alaikum, ahlan marhaba bikum. A very warm welcome to you guys. I'm Shireen Matwali, and it's with my absolute pleasure to have you all here at Gitex 2016. It is day 2 at Gitex, and what you're seeing here, you're around the Etisalat stand, which we're very, very proud of. This is the biggest stand that we've had to date. The biggest. In fact, it's the biggest stand, I would say, in the whole of Gitex 2016. What we've tried to create here is that we want you guys to enter into the future. We want you to experience the future hands-on. So we've decided to develop every area that someone would actually touch, from shopping and retail to schools, to hospitals, to transportation, to IoT of things, the Internet of Things, to upstairs being the home zone. So how does a futuristic home going to look like? So these are all areas that will affect our life. Technology is changing the way we live, the way we work, the way we travel. It's changing every single element of our life. And what we want to do here is to get you to experience how is it going to change it in the future? How are we going to shop? How are we going to learn? How are we going to be treated in the hospital? How are we going to move around? How are we going to live upstairs? And really see it. My favorite, of course, are all the zones in particular, but I think as a woman, we all like shopping, right? Women, we like to go shopping. Yes? So shopping is going to be a huge big part of the future. The way we buy things is going to change. So if I tell you that this ring, it looks nice. Do you like it? Looks nice, yeah? Yeah, looks good. Do you like it? This ring is not just a ring. This ring is called a wearable device. And it contains my credit card, it contains my ID, and it has my business card embedded in the ring. So in the future, you won't need to carry your bags around with so many different cards. You don't need business cards. I'm going to quickly show you. I'm going to introduce someone very important to the stage, and then we'll be able to go through and we'll do a demonstration about how cards are going to be business cards. Have something called a wearable device, and we'll explain. I would like to now invite him to the stage. He's one of the important people within the Etisalat crew that is in charge, of course, the lifestyle category and innovation in general. Let's give him, please, a very big warm welcome. Mr. George, please come to the stage. Hey, George. How are you? Or should we do this? Okay, great. So what we've just done now is we've tapped both rings together.
Though it
And
looks
now-
very romantic, but it actually transfers the data from mine ring
Exactly.
to hers.
But it just transfers, not my credit card. You didn't get my credit card. It just transfers my business card. That tap there transfers my business card, which means in the future, he now, when he goes onto his computer or phone, he has my details. He has my phone number, he has my email address, and he has my work details. Is that cool? That's pretty cool, right?
Absolutely.
This is something your department has developed.
Yes, and this is actually not a theory, not something which is coming in the future one day. Today, at Gitex, 2,000 people have those rings. You can see them around. So 2,000 VIPs of Gitex, using them to access the site of Gitex, using them to buy coffee in Trader's House, and use to access a certain location just by tapping with their ring.
So I love the fact that I'll be able to go away and I'll be able to go shopping, and I don't need to carry all my credit cards with me. I just tap. Once I tap, it sends you a message on your phone, right?
Yes, absolutely. And you confirm your password and transaction is completed.
So that way you have the security element of purchasing things as well, correct?
Absolutely.
Now there is, in the of course, the lifestyle zone, you have a number of ways that you're showcasing to the public how we're going to be purchasing things. Credit cards and cash is not there.
Yes, it's no old school physical plastic,
This is
no
old
school
school.
cash. Old new is here. More interesting, we actually went one step further, and some people are saying you guys went really overboard,
Yes.
but it is really cool. So ring is great, but ring can be lost, stolen, misplaced. So what we have done, we took everything from the ring and put it in the small chip, and they call it biohacking. So improving your body with the latest technology. So in my hand, right here, I have a chip. It's under my skin.
This is a real story.
It's a real story. It's not a theory. You can go there, I'll show you.
Guys, can I get you to come closer? Because there's a lot of people that are walking past. Come closer. I promise you George doesn't bite.
Though I have an NFC chip in my hand.
He does have a chip in his hand.
So it is here between two of my bones. It's a chip which contains my ID, credit cards, business cards, my private details, medical information. This was the topic for discussion when ruling family of the country came to see us.
True.
And this is extremely phenomenal because I have an accident. Emergency crew comes here to just recover me. They just read my chip and they see blood type. They see all the information, even I'm absolutely unconscious. They need to know who I am. It is there. Though it sounds like from the Matrix, from the future movies, it is there. And it is absolutely transformational advanced technology.
Absolutely. There's one other thing that I'd like to discuss today, definitely with you, George, is that the world's thinnest phone.
You're talking about this one?
Yes?
So this is world thinnest mobile phone. It's not only thinnest, it's also lightest and it also strongest. We call it
I
carbon.
want to see this because I
Yes.
haven't seen this before. Wow.
Yeah. If you look at the normal one, this is a normal phone. This one makes us a joke. Yeah.
I want
So
you
it
guys
is-
to
It is made out of carbon.
nice. light.
And some elements made out of Kevlar, so the world's strongest materials, and this allows us
Is it light?
to make the device so light. It's a working prototype. It actually, when you hold in your hands,
Very,
it
very light.
feels like extremely
That's with the
different
battery.
from anything you saw
Yes?
before.
George, I just got a question for you, and I answered it, but he said, are you sure this is with the battery?
Yes, it is with the battery. It is fully operational, and I can make phone calls, send data, send messages, all this stuff on this phone. So it has a screen,
There we go.
and everything
Just
is
to prove
here.
to you guys the battery is working, yes. Can you see how light it is? Do you want to hold it? It's extremely light, right?
That's why it's a very transformational technology which using the latest materials. Kevlar and carbon are the latest, most advanced versions, materials which allows you to really
we only have
experience
one,
the
guys,
product
hence why it can't
in a
leave
very
me.
different way.
Just so you guys can see how light it is. Very, very light.
So
Very
it's a
impressive.
new, cool, light, advanced, and this is done in partnership with one of our development colleagues, the company called Carbon, and we showcase it here in Gitex. And
So this is made out of 100% of carbon fiber.
It's
the
made.
casing.
It's made out of number of materials. So carbon is one of the main one. The titanium is used to make it absolutely strong, and we have a material called Kevlar. It's on the side of the material to enable transmission of the heat. You know, they have lots of parts which produce lots of heat from the device, and Kevlar allows to transmit it
So
outside.
this is a prototype now, but this is the future of basically phones. This is how light it's going to be.
This is actual phone.
This
You
is
can
actual-
make a phone calls.
Yep.
You can receive
It
messages.
works.
It works. It's a proper phone.
Tell me, I'm curious, when is it going to be on the market?
We're looking for about 3-4 months from now.
3-4 months.
But this
Very
is the
cool.
future of communication. Even if you think about the old things like the phone jacks, it's much thinner than the phone jack. So we don't even have phone jacks. It's all magnetic connections, which allows you to connect remote devices very elegantly. And it has 2 magnetic strips, so you can use it as a tablet, use it as a mobile phone. It has a phenomenal battery with very efficiency
I
battery
want to
power.
talk about one thing, George. There's SIMless, right?
Yes.
So I want to tell people about this because this is when I went, no way. Okay, so tell me about SIMless because I think they're going to get excited about this.
Okay, maybe before going on the seamless,
Okay.
just to stress maybe one thing which is extremely important. We all know that the telephones are usually designed somewhere in Silicon Valley, where the smart guys in California creating something, yeah? Or some guys in Korea, and we always think about, look, here in UAE, can we do something cool? So this is designed and engineered in UAE. We should be
Designed-
absolutely proud. Designed and engineered in UAE.
Designed and engineered right here in the UAE.
So done here, done by UAE team. This is what sets the global standards, what other guys can take a look at. Like, those big guys in California, we can do thinner phone than you can do. We can do cooler phone than guys in Seoul can do.
Amazing.
We can do much nicer, much fantastic experience. And
Now tell me about the SIMless
yes.
element because I
So-
think they're going to really get excited about this.
So it's a new steps in the technology when we put an electronic SIM card on the device. So we all have like those small chips.
You all have a SIM card, right?
We all have, yeah. In
Yes.
UAE has the highest penetration of mobile phones in the world.
So everyone has
And they
one.
have highest penetration of smartphones in the world. So we all have smartphones. So in your phone you have a small chip. We call it SIM card. In this one we don't have even a space where to put it because it's so light and small. We're fighting for each quarter of cubic millimeter. So we inserted the SIM card remotely. You see this card? It's all connected but doesn't have a SIM card inside. We eSIM it. We have this device which has eSIM on this one. We electronically manage and provision this. Wearable phones, wearable devices which we show here, they have eSIM.
But that's what I want to talk about. That is the future. And this is something that I kind of want to educate people about. The future is eSIMs. The SIM card is not going to exist anymore. That's going to become obsolete, right? They're all going to become eSIMs.
eSIM because it's available, it's convenient, it's simple to manage remotely. So you're here in UAE today, and you have a SIM card. You know, you're going to Saudi Arabia tomorrow.
You need to
know,
get
like
another SIM
everybody
card.
have another SIM card, remove it, slide on the telephone. Not with Etisalat. You go into Egypt, you go into Saudi Arabia, you go into any of 17 countries where Etisalat operates. By landing there, we can put your electronic SIM card of this country automatically. So you have a local SIM card in any place where you are.
It's fantastic.
This is the future.
That's the future. Guys, did you learn something? Learn something? Are you excited? He's like, I'm
But I
excited
think
about the future.
I think we should be mostly excited that it is here in UAE.
Yeah.
Not the smart guys, not Tim Cook and his people. Here in UAE, the same people as we are who created and developed this. This is what should be proud of.
Absolutely, and I'm really going to be looking forward to having this on the market 3 to 4 months. It's going to be available online, and you'll be able to see, honestly, if you want to pass it around, see how light it is, see how sophisticated it is, and the fact that it has in fact been designed and engineered right here in the region is something that we really need to be proud of, and we need to be spreading the word about carbon, definitely. Guys, if you do in fact have any questions at all about this particular phone, George is available and he's located for the rest of the next 3 days as well, right there in the lifestyle zone. So that's where you'll be able to learn more about connected and wearable devices. There's a lot more in there that's actually fascinating. I've just highlighted the phone. This is just only one example. He has around 10 other examples in there that are just incredible, that will blow your mind about what the future is going to be.
And absolutely, and specifically look at this biohacking. This is a really exciting thing.
He's very excited about his chip.
And if we're saying we have Etisalat in our blood, we actually mean it.
He does have Etisalat in his blood. Can I get a big round of applause, please, for George from the Lifestyle Zone? Thank you so much. He has the phone. Go and get him. Guys, so we're going to be floating around. I'm going to be coming back very shortly, and I'm going to highlight another zone, why I think it's so interesting. Until then, I want you guys to float around, speak to our robots, go upstairs to the home and smart living, get to experience that coffee table that if you tap twice, something does in fact change in the room. Everything is voice activated. Also, grab yourself a freshly squeezed orange juice from upstairs, made fresh by our robots from one button, because that's what I want to take home later on once Gitex is over. So do go enjoy each of our elements of our stand. We're taking you into the future. We want you to experience what the future is going to be like over the next couple of days, of course, right here at Gitex. So please do enjoy, and I'll be back very shortly. Thank you.
مع وزارة الدفاع المدني في إطار ترسيخ علاقات التعاون المشتركة.
On stage, expert Major General Rashid Atmatrushi, the Dubai Civil Defense, and of course His Excellency Salah Al Abduli, the CEO of Etisalat Group, from Government Sales Etisalat to sign the Memorandum of Understanding to deliver more than 70,000 SIMs in the latest Internet of Things Command and Control Center. Just 2 seconds. Yeah.
Okay, so we're here at Gitex 20.
خدمات المعلومات وخدمات الاتصالات، والمساهمة في دفع عجلة التنمية في دولة الإمارات العربية المتحدة. ويسعدني أن أدعو إلى المنصة الآن كلا من سلطان الظاهري نائب المدير العام وراثي مرثي رئيس التنفيذي للمالية لتوقيع على مذكرة التفاهم.
Assalamu alaikum. I am pleased to invite on stage Rathi Murthy, the CFO of Arab Tech, and of course Sultan Ad-Dahri, the Deputy General Manager from Etisalat, to sign a memorandum of understanding to collaborate and work closely on future projects benefiting both companies. Please welcome to the stage.
والآن يسرني أن أدعو الشركاء إلى المنصة لأخذ صورة تذكارية بهذه المناسبة.
Can the team please join us on stage? Thank you. Just help them with the بالعربي.
عليكم. تتشرف اتصالات بتوقيع مذكرة تفاهم مع شركة أبو ظبي التجاري للعقارات التابعة لبنك أبو ظبي التجاري في إطار ترسيخ حلقات التعاون المشتركة وتعزيز أداء العمليات التوثيقية للأرشيف بأحدث حلول تقنيات المعلومات وخدمات الاتصالات. ويسعدني أن أدعو إلى المنصة الآن كلا من أحمد عبيد النيادي مدير العلاقات الحكومية والسلطان الظاهري نائب المدير العام إلى المنصة للتوقيع على مذكرة التفاهم.
Assalamu alaikum. We are pleased to invite onto the stage Ahmed Obaid Al-Naidi from ADCP, as well as Sultan Al-Dahri, Deputy Government General Manager from Etisalat, to sign a memorandum of understanding to collaborate and work closely on future projects benefiting both companies and their large customer base. Gentlemen, if I can please welcome you to the stage. A big congratulations to
والآن
ADCP
يسرني أن أدعو
and
الشركاء إلى
Etisalat.
المنصة لأخذ صورة تذكارية بهذه المناسبة. بتوقيع مذكرة تفاهم مع مؤسسة محمد بن راشد آل مكتوم في إطار ترسيخ علاقات التعاون المشتركة ودعم مبادرة بالعربي التي تهدف إلى تمكين اللغة العربية وتعزيز حضورها في وسائل الإعلام الرقمي والاجتماعي. ويسعدني أن أدعو إلى المنصة الآن كلا من سيف المنصوري المدير التنفيذي بالإنابة لمؤسسة محمد بن راشد آل مكتوم، ومصطفى الشريف نائب الرئيس للعلاقات الحكومية إلى المنصة للتوقيع على مذكرة التفاهم. والآن يسرني أن أدعو الشركاء إلى المنصة لأخذ صورة تذكارية بهذه المناسبة.
Okay, yes, we have sound. Assalamu alaikum, ahlan wa marhaba bikum. A very warm welcome to you all. It seems like it's extremely busy here at the Etisalat stand, of course, at Gitex 2016. I'm Shireen Mitwell. It's an absolute pleasure to have each and every one of you here. We've been celebrating so many partnerships with the memorandums of understanding and certainly very important people here onto the stage. We've got a couple of more important announcements that we would like to do and that we're very, I guess, honored and we're certainly very excited to have you all with us to witness all of this. So today, in addition, Etisalat is launching Etisalat Digital. For the ones who don't know what the platform is all about, it's a new business unit to help drive digital transformation and to enable enterprises and governments to become smarter with the way they use the latest technology. Please help me and join me in welcoming a few people to the stage. Salvador Anglada, the Chief Business Officer. Francisco Salcedo, the Senior Vice President of Digital Solutions, and of course all their team members to come up and celebrate this moment with a group photo. Thank you and congratulations, gentlemen. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so we're here at Gitex 2016 at the Etisalat stand. It's amazing. There's lots of many different zones that we're experiencing today. I'm here with Mary at the smart classroom today, and she's going to show us a few things in the smart classroom that we can expect to see in the future. So what have we got here, Mary?
So here we have the machine that is called Z-Space.
Okay.
This is basically a machine that gives you a 3D image of science matter.
Okay.
So right now we have the heart on the screen. If you want to make it work, do you want to try?
Sure, yeah. I'll go.
Okay. So you need to take these classes. Do you want to try yourself or
Okay.
you want me to guide you through it?
No, I'll have a try.
Sure. So you take this pen.
Okay.
This is your cursor.
Yep.
So you have to, yes, you have to grab items from the screen, whichever one. Bring it a bit closer. Yes.
Okay.
Come closer to the heart.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay. I'll help you. You bring it closer to the heart.
Okay. I wasn't doing it right.
It turns white.
Uh-huh. Oh, wow.
You grab it. You bring it closer to you.
Wow, it's popping out of me.
You can put it back in there. You can swing it around.
That's
all
awesome.
the way like this.
Wow.
And then I will show you something else. I give you the pen so you can try it.
Okay.
You can take the camera, put it inside the heart.
You
and
can
it
see inside
shows
the
you
heart.
that
Wow.
Small screen.
That is awesome.
How it works, where the blood pumps from.
The amazing thing about this is that it's actually popping out of you with the glasses. It looks like it's the real
I will tell
thing.
you something more. If you hold the pen, you feel the heartbeat.
No way.
So you go closer.
Okay.
Closer.
Yeah.
And now press the cursor.
This
Press
one?
It, yes. And hold it like that. Do you feel the heartbeat?
Yeah,
in
I
your
can.
hand?
Yeah, I can feel
Can
it.
you swing it around?
Hang on, I'm pressing the right one. This one. Oh wow.
Turn it around.
Look at that. Can you see that on the camera?
I don't. If you can, so you can bring it closer to you.
Wow.
Put it back further away, and you can turn it around again.
That is awesome. And I can feel the heart pulsing the whole time.
Absolutely. And
That's
then
great.
here are the parts of the heart for the educational part.
Yep.
You want the people who are using this thing to know each and every part of the heart.
Mm-hmm.
So you select them, one of them, any of them. Go closer. Yes. For example, left vertical, right?
Yes. And
It's
then the
that
highlights.
one.
Yeah, so it
And
shows you which one.
which
Wow.
one is what.
That is amazing.
Okay?
That is awesome.
This is really good for science classes. For
Yep.
example, biology, physics, chemistry. You can actually do experiments here without blowing things up.
Yeah.
That's the whole point.
Wow. So
Without
the-
burning your hands, or you can't go wrong with this
Yeah,
machine.
yeah. And so they're using this in classrooms at the moment, or
Yes, we have them in a couple of schools in Dubai. We have them in Sharjah University.
yeah.
So people have been really happy with this, and throughout Gitex we see people are really excited
Yeah.
because it actually gives you the feel of holding the object in your hands.
Yes.
You obviously don't have to rip off anybody's
That's
heart
right, yeah,
to
yeah.
show the students what heart
Yeah.
is comprised
Oh,
of.
I wish I had this growing up. I think I would have
Oh,
done a lot
yes.
better in school.
Yeah, I'm thinking of actually going back to school with all
Yeah.
of these devices now.
Oh, awesome. All right. What else can you show me?
We can also do. You mean in the Z space or in the classroom in general?
Let's see what else is in the classroom.
All right, let's go look at our Albert. That's a Robert, but that's a part of our family.
Okay.
So, excuse me. We're a little bit crowded.
Yeah, it's a bit busy in here. The whole of Gitex is pretty full on at the moment.
So you can take a seat here if you want to.
Okay.
Meet Albert.
Yep.
This is our little robot.
Okay.
What you see here is cards with instructions of the steps that the robot can take.
Sure.
You also need an Android device with an application that governs the robot.
Okay.
So you take the card,
Okay. So move backwards.
you scan it, and then you put back.
Okay. And so it's showed up on the iPad there.
Yes, the sequence of the steps is recorded in the Android device.
Okay. So we've chosen move backward, red eyes on,
And then green eyes on,
and then green eyes on.
and then turn left. And then you can also record it through the application. Anything you want to say, you can sing, you can dance, whatever you want.
Oh wow.
And then you scan this card, and then it will repeat whatever you said, and then we can send it forward too. And now please
So
press play and
okay.
watch Albert.
All right. So he's going to follow the sequence of events.
Yes,
All
so
right.
all of the steps he's going to repeat.
Okay. Let's go. So move backwards.
Red eyes,
green eyes.
turn left.
Say. So he's copying what we said.
Yes.
And then move forward. Wow. So
I just put it back, that's why.
yeah, that's awesome. So the point of this is to teach kids how to code. Is that what it is?
Yes, this is the basics of computing, of how machinery and programming works.
Sure.
This is for elementary and primary kids.
Yeah.
This is for them to understand the basics of instructing machines to do something.
That is
so this
awesome.
is like the basic computer programming, you can call it
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, that's something my 4-year-old son could follow easily, and he'd have a lot of
Oh,
fun with that and just get the
absolutely.
fundamentals of it.
We have had many parents actually asking about this device because this is really awesome for small kids. It's very fascinating.
Yeah.
The cards do not tear easily, so
Okay.
for kids it's very friendly.
Sure.
Even if the thing falls off from the table or a high area, it doesn't break
Yeah,
easily. It
yeah.
takes a lot of force to break it.
Sure.
So for kids, it's really, really good to just sit around and play with Albert and program the guy and try to understand how to program any computer.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
right.
All right, fantastic.
We have something else that is really
Okay.
awesome out there. That
Let's
I
take a
wanna
look.
show
Let's take a
you.
look.
Yes, it's called Digital Aquarium.
Okay, digital aquarium.
Yes.
This is interesting.
Yes, I'm sorry. Excuse me.
All right, so all right, squeeze in here.
All right, I'm sorry, we're a little crowded. So this is the digital aquarium.
Okay.
This is the scanner that we use for that.
Sure.
You see the fish tank on the screen. On the screen. So it comes with drawing papers like this. The very the papers originally are not colored. If you can see, these
Okay.
are not colored.
So
right?
you color them in.
You color them with just regular crayons. There is no magic crayons.
Sure.
Regular crayons.
Regular crayons. Yeah.
You color them up like this. Then you put it at the mat that comes with the scanner. This is the mat. It comes with the scanner.
Sure.
You put the paper here. You can also go creative with it and do, for example, Etisalat logo.
Nice
You can
one.
put it in the middle. And now hit the scan.
This one here.
Yes. Count till 10.
Okay.
Because it is going to take 10 seconds
Okay.
for the scanner to start scanning the
No
image.
worries.
Here you go. So it
There it
started
goes.
scanning it. So once it scans, it sends the information out to the screen. And now look at the screen. And we will see the starfish come to the screen. See that fish?
Oh, there it is.
Yes. So you can play further with it. The different shapes and types of, pictures on them. For kids, they can put their small pictures on the paper and scan them over the screen.
So I could draw whatever I want. I don't even have to color in. I could draw my own little cartoon and it will scan it. It will show up on the screen.
Yes, absolutely. Because the trick here is actually this
Ah, okay.
two
Yes.
codes that we use on each piece of paper. It's individual for each piece, so that the computer can understand what we're scanning.
Yeah.
But the concept is an aquarium. That's why we have fish and everything.
Yes.
We have also, animal world, rainforest, and then different other types of animals going.
So that must make the kids excited to see their artwork up in lights, up on the screen, and it's
Absolutely.
educational as well. That's awesome.
Absolutely. Let me tell you, the grown-ups are more excited
Yeah.
than everyone that has been here. Everyone starting from sheikhs and CEOs to the school students that we have had around. Everyone is amazed at this because
Yeah, for sure.
it's like, it shows the result of your work. You're
And it
praying
brings
and
your work to life. I mean,
It
they're not
does.
just static. They're actually they're pulsing and they're moving and they're turning and
Absolutely, and that's the whole point, to teach about marine life, to teach kids of the beauty of nature and how they should actually take care of it all.
Yep, great. Oh, well, thank you very much, Mary. That's been very educational. I've learnt a lot.
Thank you guys for
Thank you
coming to our
guys.
classroom.
No worries. If you guys come to the Etisalat stand, make sure you come to the Smart Classroom and visit Mary and have a look at all this stuff. Now we're going to move over to the leisure section. Just follow me. Here we've got something really interesting. I actually had to turn on this yesterday, and it makes you look as if you're flying. Hi, how are you?
Hi, how are
So,
you?
good. So this is the leisure section we've got here at Gitex, and there's a few things on display. Can you tell us a little bit about what this is and what it does?
Of course. What we do is we combine exercise and virtual reality. So we combine gaming and workout.
Sure.
And what you do with the machine is you balance on it,
Okay.
and by balancing on the machine, you steer a virtual flight. So you wear these goggles here, and in there you have a VR landscape. You fly around, and it's all controlled by your movements on the machine. You see this little controller in his hand?
Yep.
It got buttons just as a normal gamepad has, but also it has motion sensors and gyroscope. So all the movement he's now doing on the machine are detected by the controller, and then there's a Bluetooth connection and off he goes.
Wow.
At the moment he's trying to collect some rings, so there's a parkour, but there's different things you can do. You can just fly, you can have race going on, but you can also have a battle. There's enemy drones, you can shoot them down, of course.
Wow.
And also what we do have, and that's quite fun, it's a multiplayer. So you can link two machines virtually, and then you can compete against each other.
That is insane. It sure beats the Super Nintendo I had at home.
I hope so. That's
Back
what,
when I was
that's
a
what
kid.
we're aiming for. That's what we're aiming for. And it's, really, it's your entire body, really.
Yeah.
It's immersive. That's a way to deal with virtual reality. It's not only sitting on your office chair and looking around, but it's really having your entire body deep diving into the experience.
That is insane. And I hear it's a bit of a workout as well.
It is, it is. So it's mostly core, so your abs, lower back muscles, but also you can see the shoulders working when he's going downwards. But also it's for your brains, you know, it's coordination, reflexes, balance, all the stuff you regularly can't really work out at a gym.
Yeah.
It's all about strength, but not about coordination. And that's what we combine with the machine.
That is awesome. That is awesome. Well, I hope to have this in my living room in the next few years.
You can have it
or
now.
today, yeah.
You can have it now. We started shipping them in April this year.
Did you really?
Yeah, we did. And our customers range from the lifestyle entertainment industry, so gyms, arcades, theme parks, but it's also hotels, sports clubs. So everything that's somehow related to fun, leisure, and sports and activeness.
Yes. Wow. That is awesome. That is awesome. All right. Well, I'm going to come around later and have another go.
Thank you so much.
All right,
You're
no
absolutely
worries.
invited.
Thank you very much.
time. See
Have a
you
good one.
later.
Cheers. All right. And this is again is part of the leisure. This is part of the same experiential zone. We've got a air hockey experience here with a robot arm. Hello. How are you?
Fine.
Good to meet you.
Yeah.
So what is this? What have we got here?
This demo is just we want to show some technology about the 5G.
Okay.
Yeah, you can see, you know that in the near future 5G is popular and because of this short delay. And in this demo, we use a camera to take several pictures of the balls and then use these 2 points to calculate, use an algorithm to calculate the coordinate when the ball arrives at the other side of the table. And then send this coordinate, use the 5G translation to send to our robot.
Wow.
When the robot receives this coordinate, the robot will reach to that point to defending the ball. Yeah.
So the robot can actually detect when it's coming, and I can have a game with the robot.
Yeah.
Using 5G.
Yeah, using 5G technology. Yeah.
Can I have a go?
Yeah.
All right. Let's give it a go.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna have a go now. So I'll put it there. The camera can pick it up. And I'll just hit it and I'll try and score, see how good this robot is. I'm pretty terrible actually. All right, let me hit it a bit harder. Oh, just with my hand. Okay. I can see the robot moving, trying to defend from my amazing skills. Oh, he blocked it. I'll give it another go. One more. Wow, he's pretty good. I'm getting beaten by a robot. That is awesome. That is awesome. All right, so anyone can come to this stand and just have a go, see if they can beat the robot?
Yeah.
That is great. 5G technology. Yeah. So we had 3G, 4G, and this is what 5G looks like.
5G in the future.
Fantastic. All right, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
All right, well, that's it for now. Come down to the Etisalat stand here at Gitex. There's plenty to see, plenty to do. We've only covered 2 of the zones, but there's heaps more, so stay tuned. Tomorrow, the day after, this whole week we'll be live streaming, and we'll be showing you some of the other zones as well. Thank you.
Okay, assalamu alaikum, ahlan wa marhaba bikum. A very warm welcome to you all, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Shireen Matwali, and it's with my absolute pleasure to welcome you to what will be a very special week right here at the World Trade Center. We are celebrating everything technology. It's Gitex 2016, and you are here at the biggest stand, the most innovative stand at Gitex 2016, powered by Etisalat, of course. Now, we have been celebrating a number of things here on the stage. We've been signing MOUs, the Memorandum of Understandings. We've actually just celebrated also Etisalat Digital. But one thing that we want to talk about, which is on everyone's mouths at the moment, that they want to know what exactly is happening, what's the plan, is around Expo 2020. So we're going to be talking about Expo 2020. And we're honestly really, really proud that Etisalat is the premier and digital services partner for Expo 2020 Dubai. And of course, Etisalat's expertise services will play certainly a very vital role in enabling the success of this huge mega event that's happening right here in the region. And it just happens to be we've got an official person from Expo 2020 we're going to be talking to, and he's going to update us on all the plans that they have in place for Expo 2020. But before I invite him to the stage, I'd like you guys to watch a very small video.
We are proud to be a premier partner of Expo 2020 Dubai as the city prepares to host the next World Expo. Etisalat will provide the technology to ensure that Expo's 25 million visitors experience
Guys,
the latest
the video is on your
ideas and
left-hand side.
innovations across a fully interactive, fully immersive 4.38 square kilometre site. With state-of-the-art digital systems, these are just some of our cutting-edge, connected, educational and entertaining services. Together, we will be connecting minds and creating a smarter future. As we work towards making this the smartest World Expo ever seen.
Incredible and exciting times to come, certainly with Expo 2020 being hosted for the very first time in Dubai. We're going to repeat it? Okay. For the people that didn't get to watch the video, we're going to repeat it one more time. If we can play the video one further time. Thank you.
We are proud to be a premier partner of Expo 2020 Dubai as the city prepares to host the next World Expo. Etisalat will provide the technology to ensure that Expo's 25 million visitors experience the latest ideas and innovations across a fully interactive, fully immersive 4.38 square kilometre site. With state-of-the-art digital systems, these are just some of our cutting-edge, connected, educational and entertaining services. Together, we will be connecting minds and creating a smarter future. As we work towards making this the smartest World Expo ever seen.
The smartest World Expo that the world has ever seen. I'm certainly looking forward to finding out more. It is with my absolute pleasure to have somebody official from Expo 2020 to be with us and to update us in terms of all their plans. It is with my pleasure to invite to the stage Mr. Solomon Al-Mazmi, the VP of ICT from Expo 2020 Dubai. Solomon, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for being with us today. I know that you guys are very busy planning the expo, but I've got a couple of questions for you if you don't mind. But there's a lot of people out there that always ask me, and they're always so curious, what exactly is the Expo 2020, right? What exactly is the World Expo? Can you give us a bit of an update? What does it mean? What happens there? And why has this been such an important event in the past?
The story started in 1851, and this is way that bringing all the nation in one location in order to discuss certain themes and to solve what could be done, not in terms of one country, but emerging different countries, different representatives in a way that how can innovation, technologies, economics can drive the whole lifestyle of the countries and individuals. During the different phases of expos, Eiffel Towers has been relieved, X-rays, high SketchUps, typewriters, televisions, mobile phones. So those what we are seeing that new innovations coming and new that actually changing the lifestyle of individual and the nations.
Amazing. Tell me, like for example, you just mentioned there, for the people that don't know, Apple, Macintosh in fact, basically they were the ones that actually showed the very first Apple computer at an expo. Is that correct?
This happens because this is where they have all the nations. Imagine that you are having more than 150 at earlier stages, nations are happening. So as if it is the whole world in one location. What is the best location that to showcase your technologies? Where all the nations are located in one place that you can demonstrate it and actually you can prototype it and test it in a way that does it fit or is it aligned or is it in the terms of expectations to those nations and to those individuals.
Amazing. Now tell us a little bit about the progress that you guys have made so far, because I know you guys are very busy working on so much. And what can we expect at the Expo 2020?
Well, I just came from my office.
Okay.
So, actually, there's a lot of work has been happens. There's almost 4 square kilometers has been landed in a way that it is structured in a way that we are getting all the NOCs in order to do it. You saw our themes day and the building structures, which is already our master plan has been approved.
Yes.
And we are building based on that with our partners. Now, I would like to say that also we are delighted to say that we have 3 partners, premier partners, which are Emirates Airlines, Etisalat, and DP World. And we cannot move one step forward without our partners. Our theme is related that connecting minds, creating the futures. And if you think about it, that we are anticipating to have more than 200 nations and NGOs in one locations in order to promote their services and to define the themes, what's connecting minds mean to them.
So the theme is connecting minds together.
Connecting mind, creating the futures.
Yes.
And within that theme, we have 3 sub-themes.
And there's sub-themes underneath.
Sustainability, mobility, and opportunity.
Okay.
Because with every inventions that you are providing, there might be certain mobility in it. Sustainability, and also an opportunity.
What sort of engagement are you expecting from the people? How are you going to engage from the people that are going to come and attend the World Expo 2020 in Dubai?
We started the engagement actually from 2015. We
Yes.
started with the different programs. One of the programs we started called Business Connect, that we are engaging with the market providers in a way, what are the companies related to the site constructions? What are the service provider to the constructions? What are the service provider for the technology? Event operations, site operations, just to engage what are the services to them in order to build the whole services list in this part.
Yes.
Again, we started with our youth. We have one of the program called Youth Connect.
Yes.
Engage with a student in a way, what is their expectation to see by 2020?
Yep.
Because whatever we are planning now, it is for the future.
Absolutely.
We don't plan something that's happening now, but for the future. Another part we started also apprenticeship programs. We engage actually having more than 25 students within our programs to be part of our teams, to build their knowledge, to build their expertise in a way that they can enroll in the real life of the work.
Amazing. Now, of course, as you mentioned, Etisalat is one of the partners that you've partnered with as your premier telecommunications partner, which is an incredible collaboration. What I do want to know is tell me more about the partnership and what are you guys working on to make this such a spectacular Expo 2020?
I think everybody's talking about the whole concept of IoT and Internet of
Things.
Internet of the Things, smart cities, but those cannot be provided without, example, the telecom services.
Yes.
Now everybody's talking about the 5G, how that could enable the services.
Yes.
How everybody will be connected in one locations. How you can broadcast certain content with a high capacity using a mobile services.
Right.
So those kind of enablement services are coming as a core services from Etisalat in order to provide those kind of this part. Another part also we are evaluating with all our partners, Emirates Airlines, Etisalat, and again DP World, Etisalat, in a way that how we are designing our services, what services we will be providing for our participants,
Yes.
which we are engaged with them, and they will be starting building their constructions within 1 year.
Yes.
And again, how we are providing the core services to their pavilions, and making sure that the coverage of the whole areas. Just imagine, Expo will be hosting, having more than 25 million visitors in one locations.
Wow.
And you cannot provide that services without the telecom services.
Of course, so.
And again, within the same day, we are expecting to have more than 200 visitors in one spot locations. Something might be simple, example, coverage if a child lost, how you can identify a child lost within the use services using the IoT and the 5G and the geolocation services.
Sure. What about in terms of, like, for example, smart devices, wearable devices? Are you guys looking into things like this?
We are looking to those kind of things, but if you're looking how the technology, emerging technology happening now, each 6 months, technology change.
Yes, so there might be something new by the time we get to Expo.
As a technology with our partners, how we are designing it, we don't specify the technology what we are using. Example, if we say IoT, we don't say IoT, we will be using IoT. But why we are using IoT? Example, we will be using IoT to find a child. who's lost.
Yes.
To identify a certain crowd areas that need an attention for our event operations.
Right.
Example, another part, how we can provide geolocations and wearables to provide a first aid to an old person who is on the other side of the gate of the expos. How we can another gate to provide a first aid, that's time consuming and life saving. This is where we could use the new technologies, drones, the IoTs, identify the location to send the medical, connecting with our medical partners and our hospitals to provide those kind of services. So we don't identify wearable as a which type of wearable, but what are the services will be provided via the wearables.
Sure. Well, you definitely have got that down, what you want.
Yep.
For 2020, how are they going to react? And secondly, what is your legacy? What do you want to leave behind?
Okay, I think the reactions was very nice even from beginning. When Dubai won the Expo 2020, you could see the blue colors across the whole nation. We didn't ask for it. We didn't tell anybody put the logo in your car, in your everybody.
But they did. They wanted to support.
This is the passion.
Yes.
This is the pride
of
that
the people.
because it is a nation.
Restaurants, you know, for example, that were really supporting Expo 2020.
I was buying something for my car,
Yes.
and I saw the logo of the Expo. I said, "Are you partners?" He said, "I am proud that the government actually and the country win Expo 2020."
Yeah.
So this is the passion that people are looking forward.
Right.
The contributions is that based on our engagement that we are doing, the services we are doing with our partners, and also will visitor what is the expectations.
Yep.
At the end, we will try to do our best in a way that we can overseas. And I think 70% of our anticipated visitors will be from overseas. This is where our services should be tailored to provide for global visitors, for an old person, for a child, for a grandmother.
But what do you want the legacy to be? Do you want it to be definitely, hands down, this is the best World Expo that has been hosted?
World Expo for sure, but at the end we need to enrich the knowledge, the impact of the family they gain, experience they gains, how the people are easier. How we can use the artificial intelligence to enrich the knowledge of the child.
Yes.
Example, if you ask a child who is Einstein, he knows his name and he knows the gravity. But how we can enrich his experience using the different services that we are having, the chatbot, artificial intelligence, business intelligence, to enrich their knowledge. How they can see the future. This is the legacy that we are looking forward to build the future for them.
Sure. Amazing responses. Big round of applause, please, to Suleiman from Expo 2020, giving us an update there. So thank you very, very much, guys. Look around. We are actually now giving you a glimpse of the future in
مشكلتك انت. لا هنا اللي عندي تويوتا فورتشنر 10 سنين صامده ما شاء الله عليها. فضحنا يا ولد الناس. Toyota. Yes. You know, أنا عندي يا تويوتا من العالم. السلام عليكم. تتشرف اتصالات بتوقيع مذكرة تفاهم مع شركة الفطيم للسيارات من أجل تقديم خدمة ماي درايف في مركبة تويوتا لطراز لاند كروزر 2017. ويسعدني أن أدعو إلى المنصة الآن كلا من منيش مالهوترا المدير العام والمدير الإقليمي لشركة تويوتا بمنطقة الشرق الأوسط وإفريقيا، ومن سلفادور أنغلادا الرئيس التنفيذي لقطاع الأعمال في اتصالات للتوقيع على مذكرة
Assalamu alaikum. We are pleased to invite on stage Manish Malhotra, the General Manager and Regional Head of Middle East and Africa for Toyota, as well as Salvador Algada, the Chief Business Officer at Etisalat, to sign the official Memorandum of Understanding to launch and present My Drive service to the connected Toyota Land Cruiser that we have featured right here in our transport, completely powered and in for Toyota, Alphotame Motors, and Etisalat stage for a group photo.
You, the people, have the power to create machines, the power to create happiness. You, the people, have the power to make this life free and beautiful, to make this life a wonderful adventure.
You never know what tomorrow.
You record it. Okay, assalamu alaikum. Ahlan. Hence why we've built and hence why the stand is so large. For the people who have just joined us, I want to explain to you what we have all around here. We know that technology has changed our lives, correct? It has changed the way that we live. So we want to showcase to you all the different areas of our life and how technology is going to take it to a whole new level. So we're not talking about current now, we're talking about the future. So if you look at the lifestyle zone, so we've created everything in a different zone. The lifestyle zone is for retail. So for people